Good afternoon, good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Today we have a recommendation by my buddy Pool Owl Shark, Sondre Lerche. I'm butchering the name, I'm sure, and Aurora. We're going to throw this down as an Aurora song, but of course it's featuring Aurora, so we got to give props to Sondre. But we've got our library of wonderful Aurora songs. And so he suggested this one. He said I gave him a little bit of a background. It's about losing somebody to dementia. This is this is one that I think can hit home for so many of us. My grandmother, my father, my mother-in-law, all touched with this disease, and now my sister-in-law struggling with her last battle against Lewy body dementia. And so, this one I think is going to, touch a lot of us, because I think that this is such a prominent disease that so many of us have had to encounter. And so let's give it a listen. I don't know him. I never heard of him until Al mentioned it to me. So let's give it a whirl. Here we go. Alone in the Night. There we go.
Alone in the night, with only the thought of you.
Look, everybody in the background just kind of like doing their work, and Aurora is just in her own little world, like she always is. That's the charm about her, is that she's such a free spirit. She's just that innocent yet a little edgy kind of person, but really feels music. And so let me just back up again here and just catch some of those lyrics again, moving in. Here we go.
Alone in the night, with only the thought of you. The stars that come into view. Do I know you by heart?
Do I know you by heart? Al had mentioned that to me in online as well, saying that there's a line that kind of sums that up, and that's interesting. Do I know you by heart? So when you may be fading away mentally, do I still know you just in my heart because I love you? And I kind of came to the terms that when a loved one forgets who you are, forgets that you're their son or your daughter, it's not that they're choosing that. I was very shocked when my dad didn't recognize me a few times. And it almost feels like almost a betrayal. Like, how could you not remember me, right? But it's the disease that steals that away. It's not that they choose to forget you or you're not important to them any longer. It's a thief in the night that just steals away your identity and who you are and who you've known. It's something to just go along with and go, okay, dad, or okay, mom, and just be a friend and go along with what they say. It's hard. Because you think that, oh, they forgot me. They never forgot you. They remember you in their heart, right? But it's not like they're making a conscious choice to just forget you because you're not important. Remember that.
By heart, when we are apart.
Oh, interesting.
How are you so near to me? So vivid, so clear to me, like I know you by heart. When you want me, like I want you.
So wow, the style of this song kind of reminds me of like when the Lady and the Tramp, the cartoon where they're eating the spaghetti and you know, it feels very Italian, European. Um, I don't know, I'm really digging the style of the music. It's so tender and fitting for a topic such as this, right? Um, so gentle, you know, so sweet. It's such a sweet song. Um, that's just very, very, in a way, cherished. I don't know if I'm trying to think of the word, but it's just very, very sweet. It's a very sweet, sweet tone to the song, and she's got that very airy kind. She's going that very soft approach in her music this time. It's just such a beautiful pairing, these two.
When you want me, like I want you, we're defenseless to our senses, to ourselves.
Interesting harmony there. That's cool.
But in hindsight, beyond the moonlight, at the merciless break of dawn, were we awake and love move on, our bodies fade.
Wow. Wow. Man. Wow.
Awake and love move on, our bodies fade at the hands of time, like stars eclipsed in the dark.
I'm sorry. They are okay. They're incredible together. What an incredible duet. Wow. I gotta go back. This is wow.
Of time, like stars eclipsed in the dark, all alone in the night. All alone in the night.
And you can see, look at this is a good example of Aurora immersing herself in the lyrics of what she's singing. Look at the concern, the angst, the sadness, the depths just in that look as she's pondering what she's singing about. Um, I don't know of any other artist that is that willing to immerse themselves into their emotion for people to see. Eminem in a way, yeah, definitely, but not like this. I can't think of any other singers that are this in tune with what they're singing. It's just amazing.
Alone in the night,
I love this song. And the
when you're
plucking of the strings.
making love to me, we know love instinctively. Don't you know me by heart? When you love me like I love you, we're defenseless to our senses, to our soul.
I love that pairing there, that melody there in
But
harmony.
in hindsight, in the twilight, at the merciless break of dawn, will we awake? Will love be gone? Our memories slip through the hands of time.
Wow. It's hard to imagine waking in the morning and forgetting mm, wow, to be a prison of your own mind. Story time. My sister-in-law, Diane, she's such a treasure. And, and, her husband left her after 30 years of marriage just as she started getting ill. It's another story for another day. But in that sense, it's like, you know, when she remembers back to her ex-husband, it's almost like a blessing that she doesn't really remember, that piece. But at the same time, it's like, you know, when you see somebody that has loved their spouse or whatever, and they entered into dementia like my dad did with my mom, um, there was still that true love that he had for, even though that he may not have always remembered, or my sister-in-law may not always remember. It's like sometimes ignorance is bliss, right? But then ignorance can also be devastating for the recipient of the person that's been forgotten. And boy, if I can only drive that point home one last time, that it's not because of you, it's not because that you're unloving or you're forgettable or any of that kind of stuff. It's somebody has robbed them. Their mind has robbed them from remembering. And yeah, it's hard. It's very hard.
Like stars eclipse in the dark, like you and I, all alone in the night. All alone in the night. All alone in the night. Alone in the night. How will you remember us if your memory turns to dust? Will you know me by heart?
They will. They will.
By heart. By heart. By heart.
It's hypnotizing. Interesting minor chord to end it for voting. What a way to end it. Ooh, and then the dark echo. Like the song's fading away, like our memories. Wow. Hmm. I'm looking forward to showing this one to my wife. I think that when she's dealing with her sister and stuff. This is important. This is an important song, man, for a lot of us that have dealt with the losses of those that have gone to this horrible, horrible disease. Um, that they love you by heart. They know. They know. How can they not? How can they not? So be encouraged, my friends. Um, love your loved ones. Appreciate those around you while you can. Never know if you might be the next one that's forgetting and slipping. Um, every day is a true gift, you know. And so, those of you that are struggling with a loved one that's failing, just love them to death. Just soak up that time and pour your love out for them. They know. They know.